modern technology dumped everything that I tried to tell you a few minutes ago. I showed you in a short that YouTube uploaded as a short, the back of my room, and I tried to turn the camera around so you could see the view outside my window and see my orchids. Uh, and now, so I'm going to do another video trying to remember what I told you on the first video so that you can see the view from my room. And mostly what I started telling you about is that I'm in a place, I think I've told you about that before. Sure, I can go out anytime, but there's nobody there to pick me up or take me any place or care for me. So it's like those places in the jungle. Sure, you're free to leave the prison camp anytime, but you're not going to have any food. You're not going to have any shelter. Nobody's going to take care of you. So I can leave anytime I want to. I'll just be on the street. And then I began to talk about the human computer interface and how this effort that we're going through, implanting a group of humans in a clinical trial experiment to see if we can elevate the human body, both sensory with the five senses and with the brain to accommodate the information coming into the five senses, and expand the bandwidth to the brain so that we can not be restricted by a keyboard or Siri, but we can actually think a thought. I talked about that. Where right now they have implants like the Neuralink, but several others, where you can't operate your arms and legs like you used to with thoughts, but you can have an implant put in where you can begin a new way of thinking and gradually over time develop the experience and thoughts to move your arms artificially. So that kind of bandwidth to the brain needs to be made available, because the computers, and I talked about this, Sophia was programmed in 2017, and right now she's quite developed as a human-looking robot. And then, okay, but now look, since she's computerized, she's able to think 1,000 times faster than we can think. Plus, all the information on the internet is available, and so everything that mankind has ever created, written, movies, art, is all available to artificial intelligence. So then we have the dilemma: if we don't accelerate ourselves and beat them halfway, they have a good chance of not needing us at all. And I think I meant, that's a serious dilemma. If we don't expand our ability to accelerate and meet the capacity of the artificial intelligence that's already here with us, and they could reach and I think I talked about that example where right now we have surgery that has all kinds of robotics, so that the surgeon can sit there remotely and guide the surgery. But the next step is like, why do I need the surgeon? Why do I need to depend on the surgeon getting a good night's rest and coming in fresh and alert? Why don't I just hook him up to AI, and then AI can do the surgery, because I'm already using robotic techniques to do the microsurgery, I think it's called. And the same thing goes for lawyers. I mentioned that the lawyers are using GPT chat to submit briefs to the judge, and graduate students are using GPT chat to do their thesis submissions. So, and then the elite in this supposedly educated elite in our society are soon going to be jobless. And I think you know already that AI can read a radiograph better than any human and can find a cancer in the lungs far sooner than any human being. I mean, that's no pun. Well, it is pun intended. That's mind-boggling. And then, furthermore, if we don't make some effort to meet them halfway, then are we just going to be a species like the Neanderthal? I mean, we Homo sapiens were able to outthink, out-socialize, form larger tribal groups than Neanderthal, and gradually they went somewhat extinct, although we all have some Neanderthal DNA left in us because there was some interbreeding. Now, is it going to be that same way where the computers aren't going to need us anymore, but you can think, well, there was some interbreeding because computers were initially equipped, artificial intelligence, they were initially equipped with everything that we invented. So is that what we pass on to the next species on the planet, which won't be Homo sapiens at all? I want to leave you with that sobering thought and the beautiful picture of my orchids in the parking lot. And it's not so bad being locked up. Okay, thanks for listening in again today. Bye-bye.